I wanted to come to you today to record a video about the struggles of Peace Corps service. And I wanted to do it on a day where I wasn't all fine and dandy so that I could keep it as real with you as possible. So, brace yourself! Here we go! I wish that when I was preparing for Peace Corps service that I had come across videos like this where people were just ranting or venting about what was going on during their service. I'm recording this video because I think that when you apply to Peace Corps, they give you details about, the living conditions or your job description, but never really about the mental struggles or the emotional aspect of serving in the Peace Corps. And I wish I would have seen this before. So, here I am coming to you with it. If you are like me and you're serving in a country where you have to take malaria prophylaxis, it can do a lot of things to your mind. But we have 3 options for malaria prophylaxis. One is Malarone, which you take every day. One is doxy something, that you also take every day. And then there's mefloquine, which is the one that you take, it's either once every week or once every 2 weeks. But people don't take mefloquine because it gives you really crazy dreams. And so I avoided that one. But still, I think that the prophylaxis that I'm taking, which is Malarone, is making me have the same vivid dreams. So it's really hard. Like a couple of times a week I'll have the same dream. Or not the same dream, but like a variation of like the same thing going on. Which is something happens to my family back in America. And I'm nowhere near them. And I can't say goodbye. It really does take a toll on you. Well, I think I'm here week 6 in my village, 4 months into my service, and you know, it's really hard to keep your mind clear when, I don't know, when things like this happen. And last night, I woke up, same dream happened, someone in my family just dies, I can't come, I can't see them. I'm just sobbing in bed, like, why does this keep happening to me? Like, I moved into my village until April. I have a tin roof, which means that when it rains, it thunders on my roof. Like, it is so loud. And so, if I don't go to sleep before it starts raining, then I'm going to wake up in the middle of the night when it does start raining because it sounds like hail. It's so bad, it's so loud. So when I can't sleep because of the rain, I can't sleep because of the dreams. And it's taking a toll on me because I'm adjusting to living here, living in a community. I miss my family back home. So, like, a lot of people were saying, oh my god, you're so courageous, you're so brave for going into the Peace Corps. And I'm like, courageous, brave, like, what are you talking about? Like, it's just, I mean, it's just like living in another country. I don't understand why someone would need to be brave to do that. Living conditions aside, when you factor in being this far away from people you love, not having service strong enough to talk to them when you want, not even having the same time zone, it's just really inconvenient. And I know, like, I didn't leave America when my family was in the strongest ties. It's just hard. Listen, Peace Corps is not like, it's not like study abroad. It's not like a 2-year camping trip, because during study abroad, or like traveling, visiting a country, you know that you're going back soon. You're there for the experience, you're there for the adventure, all that. And it's true, you can have experience and adventure here as well, but in the back of your mind during study abroad or like visiting another country, you know that you're going back. You know, it's like temporary, and you're usually there to, I don't know, just have a great time. But serving in the Peace Corps, you have to really take into account that you have a job to do. The community that you live in, they're counting on you. The people that you work for, they're expecting results. So it's not like study abroad, it's not like camping, you know. There are things you have to be accountable for. So feeling like this and then not being able to express what I'm feeling to the people in my community because I don't have the language to say. My dreams are crazy. My dreams are keeping me up at night. I miss my family. They're so far away. I can't say that in Bemba. And then my host family, they don't speak English. So I would love to have someone here in the village to vent to when something like this happens, or when I'm going through like not the best emotional situation, you know? But I don't. And I'm lonely. I live in a house by myself. I feel like I can't get past the surface level conversation with my host family. I think honestly, just right now, I'm in community entry. That means that I'm adjusting to the community. I'm adjusting to this village. And I'm sure my language is going to get better and stronger, and I'll be able to communicate what I want to say and get like the emotional support that I want later. But now it's not possible, and now is the time where I'm the most vulnerable, you know. So it's just like it's hard. Really. I just think that being this far away and all of a sudden not having the same contact with your family that you used to, not even your family, like your friends as well, like you're missing out, you are. But I thought that during the time when everyone was leaving college and starting their own lives, it would be like easier to bear because just everyone is going their own different directions anyway. But it really does make me think like, damn, I'm kind of missing out, like, or I had a great job back home. Why did I do this, you know? And it's very important that you keep in mind why you're doing Peace Corps when you have things like this going on with you, you know? I mean, I'm not considering going home over something like this, it's just that I wish I could get support. I wish I was just close with someone in this community to explain that to you. Yeah, right now I just feel like an outsider. During community entry, especially if you're first generation like me, meaning I'm the first volunteer my community has hosted. I mean, like, no one wants to take the time to actually get to know me. I don't know. And don't get me wrong, like, you make friends here in the Peace Corps with other volunteers who are going through the same thing, and they need the same support, and they're there for you, you're there for them. But it's different because you don't see them every day. If you're in a post like mine, Zambia, my closest neighbor is probably 25 kilometers away from me. My closest friend is probably like 60 kilometers away from me. One up north and one down south. So, I don't know, there's like no other way to put it. It's just hard. I think another reason why I'm going through such a difficult time right now is because I'm a teacher. I'm teaching English to grade 5 and grade 6. I am also teaching to grade 8, but I'm in the 3rd week of my first term. My grade 8s haven't started coming to class yet. I haven't met a single one of them, and it's week 3. We have 13 weeks in one term. My grade 6s, I have, about 60 that come regularly. And I think 90 signed up. And half of them can't read. And half of them read at a grade 8 level, which is amazing. But 30 students don't understand what's going on. It's a big deal, you know? Like I did a diagnostic assessment about like where these kids are at. And when I found out that half of them can't read, like, how do you teach? How do you teach? How do you get through? You know? Because I'll talk and they don't understand my accent. So I'll write on the board. They can't read the notes on the board. So it's just like, I'm at a loss, you know? My grade 5s, for some reason, are phenomenal students. I have about 60 of them, 70 signed up. And they are so far ahead of my grade 6, and I don't understand why. Because grade 5 is the grade where, here in Zambia, they switch from teaching all of their classes in local language to teaching all of their classes in English. So you'd think that they'd have like the most difficult time transitioning with a native English speaker. But they're doing amazing. My grade 6s though, they are, oof. They give me a hard time. Yeah, and so I'm just frustrated. I miss my family. I don't have anyone to vent to here. And if I literally walked up to my host parents and just started crying, like, they would think I'm crazy, you know? So I don't know what to do. Anyways, I checked up on my family. Nothing's wrong with them. They're all great, fine and dandy. Yeah, it's just me. You know, it's just me that's struggling. So it's like, okay, you guys live your life then, because I'm out here going crazy. Not really going crazy, but it's just like, I just don't think that I'm getting the support in the community that I would have wanted. For example, I had my buckets out to catch the water, so I didn't have to walk and fetch the water myself. Right across the street from my house, there was a under 5 clinic going on, and so there was a bunch of women standing, I mean, just a few meters away from me. But I can hear them talking about me, saying, "Oh, she has her buckets under her roof like it's going to rain. It's not raining. Like, I don't understand why she doesn't go and fetch her water herself." And then it starts pouring rain. Ha ha ha. And they all run under my insaka, which is like my outdoor cooking area for like shelter from the rain. And I'm like, guess what? It's raining. I'm catching the water. You know, but like instead of them, I don't know. I don't know what I would have wanted, but like, don't criticize me. I'm just trying, you know. What if you were put in this situation? Like, I don't know. Yeah, and it's just hard because I have neighbors. They're also new to the community. A secondary school teacher and his family moved right next door to me, like right over my fence. And like in the mornings, my host dad will like stop at their house and like ask them how they're doing and what's going on and all this. And I wish, you know, he would come and do the same for me. I think we intimidate each other. Maybe intimidate's not the word, but like we're just nervous to be around each other because I can't speak Bemba, they can't speak English, so like our conversations can only go so far. They'll say something I don't understand and I'll just go, and they can't rephrase it, and then or I'll say something that doesn't really make sense in their language and they're like, huh? And I'm like, It's sort of just, I don't know. But there are good moments, there are. I think it's just this time adjusting is a little harder to manage. I'm sure in a few months, like, I'm gonna look back at this video and be like, oh, I'm so dramatic, but I wish that was now, you know. I wish, like, I didn't have to, but I definitely wanted to make this video because I just want to keep it real. I think that's important for people to know, especially if you're considering joining the Peace Corps, or if you're supporting someone who is currently serving. Anyway, I'm sure the next video is going to be a lot more bright and chipper than this one, but this is what you get. Sorry! If you have any questions for me, just leave them down below in the comments, and I will see you when I see you.